Good. Yeah. Welcome, beloved. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Thank you. Thank you, brethren. Yes, beloved, today is Shemesh, and we are going to pray, and we are going to thank the Mighty One for everything that He's been doing for us. And we are seeing the events are moving faster. Things are getting a hell of a lot more dangerous, a hell of a lot more unusual for the so-called the Gentiles or 83 out there. Oops. You are seeing the insanity that's going out there. That's why we have to move back, move forward, and we cannot turn back. There is no turning back. We will discuss certain things. For instance, in China right now, there is a law that you cannot eat without your mask. So even when the people are eating, they require them to wear the mask because they are losing their freaking mind. We, as the children of the Most High Almighty, we are at peace. We are not afraid. We are not panicking, and none of those things. Now, which one of you that, well, there are not that many people here, but which one of you that watched the podcast that we did probably 2 years ago or a year ago? I would say 2 years, a year, 1 year and a half, about the Smoky God, the story of the Smoky God. Yes, they made a new mask. You have to flip while you're eating. You have to flip it, put the food there, and then cover it. And then the police are there watching you. If you take off your thing, and that's showing you how messed up this thing is down there. If it was that minimal, they won't go to that extent to make those people do this. Anybody remember that podcast we did? We studied the movie. We studied the book. We didn't touch on it that profoundly because, of course, we had a group of folks that were in the midst of us, and they all about their leaders. If you bought something that their leaders didn't what or didn't bring or didn't talk about, they will go ahead and complain to their leader, and their leaders will attack you because you brought information that they don't understand, they don't know what it is, and then they're going to attack you for that. So those group of people, they were in the midst, and we touched on that. We studied on it. We had a whole podcast in there. I think if you look for Alone in This Work, underground land, or um, the land below the earth, under the earth land. So we went into this thing for 2 years ago. Yeah, we talk about the tunnel that our ancestors Abraham used to travel to these tunnels to go to see our peoples. And we told you how the caves in Haiti related to uh those places. There are actual place in Haiti. You can go there, and there's a place in Martinique. There is one in Jamaica that you can go there. In the cave, there is a special words, a special incantation you said, and something like Stargate. The movie appear, and then you travel into it, and you appear to the other side. Okay, they are sacred places, and our people go there all the time. Okay, it's not like something that is super hard to do. It's super hard to do for the so-called Gentiles. Okay, I thought I would be able to go there myself, and when I talked to the masters, they said, "Well, you are outside the temple. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you are, and sometime other spirit they mask themselves as us, and they behave and do the best that they can do as us, so they can infiltrate themselves over there. But they can't. So." We had started this like two and a half years ago. Some people remember that. We're probably going to touch up on that once we finish the principles of the zodiacs. Okay, so yesterday I was supposed to do Pisces, but my beloved daughter wanted to go see Lie Crocodile. I didn't even know what that thing movie was about. So there's some gator, some alligator, and stuff like that. And of course, last time she made me saw Tom and Jerry, the movie. I had to take all those kids out with me, and last night was the family only. That was I and her and the beloved mother. So we go over there and we watch the movie, and I understand now why the Most High made me watch this movie. And to the kids, to the people, I don't want to say they're unlearned, but to the outside temple folks, this movie was about singing. But before I go ahead and spoil the movie, anybody saw this movie yet? Lyle Crocodile. It's actually a pretty fun movie. Anybody saw it? I'm pretty sure most people don't. Yeah, there's a reason that most people don't. You will not understand this movie. I don't watch TV. That's why I didn't know what it was. Brethren, some of you may know, since 2010, I stopped watching TV. It's been 12, not 12 years. Um, is it 12 years since 2010? Yeah, it's been 12 years. I haven't watched TV, and I don't have commercial in my YouTube things because my stuff is I have YouTube Premium. I can't watch commercial like that. When I'm watching something, I don't like commercial to interrupt me because I'm easily um, eh, distracted. So this movie is not about singing at all. It's not even about a crocodile at all. If you go see this movie, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. If you choose to watch it, watch the guy, the owner of the crocodile. Watch his profession and watch what he said at the end towards the end of the movie when they're about to rescue the crocodile, and then the dude said it's impossible. He said we have magic. Watch what he was doing. The movie was not about the crocodile at all. It's just the crocodile barely singing this thing. It was beautiful. And there are certain things the Gentiles are backpedaling now. They are backpedaling. Keep your eye, if you're watching this movie, keep your eye on the guy that owned the crocodile, and then keep your eye on the mother of the child. Keep your eye on her and what she was doing and what she was doing in the beginning. Then she dropped it because she found this new age, this new thing people are doing out there, and she started promoting this garbage, and it did not sit well with her. And then she reverted back to her whole self because they are backpedaling. But a bunch of garbage, they came out there, and our people are following those things because they don't know. It sounds good, it sounds cool, and then now they realize these things are killing a lot of them. And above all, this thing mess up with your mind. It just change your mind. You're not the same person anymore. It's a spirit that you put on you. and then now they are backpedaling. They are backpedaling. And she literally backpedaling from what she was doing. She was selling books, making money, and then she realized that she was selling lies, and she reverted back to her old self. Those were the two people that were the most important people in the movie: the mother and the guy that owned the crocodile. Once most people watch it, we will go and discuss that. Now, yesterday I went because my daughter and the family, we were there and we were trying to go to see the movie. We arrived not 2 hours earlier, and apparently the movie was playing at 7:30 exactly. I start the podcast at 7:30. I was hoping if we go around like 4 something, we could see the movie. Then again, of course, 7:30. I knew the most I wanted me to see the movie. Then I encounter a fellow. Some of you may remember we had posted a video on TikTok probably a year ago, a year or almost a year ago. I would say 9 months or whatever. The video was me showing the nation how to seal your door with salt, with holy water when you are performing a healing. And I have told you the story of the wife brother, my brother-in-law, which came in the house, and he was very very sick, brethren. He was so sick that everyone just they lost hope. There's nothing they can do for him because the sickness was mental. Okay, and then he was so sick that when he came here, he caught the plague. He caught the worst out of the worst. So they didn't want. He could not go around anyone. So he had come to us. When I look at the door when he knocked, I saw someone else. I thought it was like one of those delivery guys. And I opened, he get in, and I find out what he had. I could not kick him out, and I understand that the most I want to test me, and I had to take him. We go to somewhere, and I had to perform certain things, and we had to physically, well, spiritually remove this spirit, blocked it, and put a defense system, and it worked. It worked because he wanted to work. It worked because the guy yearned for the cue, and he actually back off all those terrible things that people infiltrated the community, and they are making our people doing those nonsense. When you saw the brother, he used to be a dude just like me. He used to be a little bit slimmer than me. He got involved with this thing. He lost his mind. He becomes so skin on the bone. He had zero balance since on the bone. He lost his mind. His mind was completely gone. And the wife cried unto me. She said, "I don't want my brother to go like my sister." And when she says sister, I think of my grandmother. And I'm like, okay, babe, because she's the one that keep forcing me to do things. Usually I don't want to do anything for anybody because I have this, it's a horrible trait that I have that, the moment I see someone, I already imagine that person would not do what I tell them to do, and the experiment will fail. Okay, the brother obeyed. The brother did everything. No, he didn't talk back. He didn't do anything. It was, yes, now I remember it. It was in December 31st. We went in December the 25th. No, the 23rd. No, the 24th. It was December the 20th. So it's been like 9 months now. It's been like 10 months now. He actually did the oh boy. All right, let's get ready for the email. But he actually did the ivory soap. He did Psalm 51 7 times, Psalm 22. He did it. We did it at the hotel. He did it the way he did every single thing without talking, without complaining, and then the spirit left the brother. Now, yesterday I met him. The brother is he gained weight back. He looked bulked up. The eyes, you can see the gleam in his eyes. And when he shake my hand, you can feel the strength of this. And the brother say, man, I'm doing 1,000,000 times better than I was back then. He said, thank you, man. I think the Most High, he said some few words that was personal. He got emotional though. He got emotional. And then I told him, like, yeah, well, I don't want to say, oh, stop doing this and stuff. Certain things, people have to go through them. And then when they find out why they did, because those things change your mind, man. Most of those things, they don't change your body, they change your mind. And then they detrimented your body. So we talk, he's doing very well. He said everything. I didn't tell him exactly, quote unquote, what I did, because if I do, he could tell someone, it could be reundone. Okay, he's good. He's completely cured. His mind. I was astonished, man, and I pray and I tell the Most High, and I realized what the Most High did that night, what the way that he did things, the way that he trapped the spirit. You see, when you trap a spirit, there's things you can trap them. I'm not too good with crystal, but he showed me how to trap them in the salt, which salt is like refined crystal anyway. There's a reason why the Gentiles keep out there. Don't eat salt. It's like very bad for you. Salt will kill you. Right? It depends on what kind of salt, and what you did with the salt. You know where the salt is. And our people become freaks, man. They become freaks. There are certain things like, for instance, white sugar. It's not good for you. Yes. Do you know there are certain things that you can do with white sugar that if the Gentiles know about it? Okay, all right. You see the little mortar? The little mortar that you, for those of you that get your mortar, get one of those little bags, little zipping bags, little Ziploc bags, the smallest Ziploc bag, like 1 by 2 inches. I have them over there. You know what? Let me go get them so I can show the nation what you can do. And then we will begin the prayer. Oh boy. All right. Why that thing had had it here? Oh. Oh. All right. This is not for the profane. You see those little bag? Put it over here over my face so you can see the contrast. If you can get one like this but smaller, this is too big. Get one that is smaller, probably that size. One that are like this size. You get your holy mortar, because this is consecrated, okay? You get your mortar, you take a little, of course, we are the child of the light. We don't walk in darkness. You do your thing. You open up the 4 quarters. You call your guardian angel. I'm about to do something now. Especially this will be good if you're a Zedekite. You do this on a Thursday. The best day to do this is Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Okay? You take a little white sugar. You put it in this. And it would be best if you have probably the 4th pentacle of Jupiter. It doesn't have to do this. And then you hammer that sugar in there. And you speaking what you want according to what's written under the 4th pentacle of Zedek. You hammer it, you make it fine. You make it like into a powder. And then you take this powder, you pour it in this, and that's white sugar. You put it in there, and then you put it in if you're a man, you put it in your wallet. You put it in a specific place in your wallet. If you're a woman, you put it in your purse. And that's it. And that's all. If you know what the fourth pentacle of Jupiter does, that's with white sugar. But it is terrible for you if you eat it. And our people, they just like hated those things. Oh, everything that is white, they hate it because in their mind, they think white stuff are Gentiles or they're Gentile stuff. The Most High created everything, and everything has its purpose. Refined white sugar, put it on a little bag, put it in your wallet. You know, white sugar has so many things you can do with it. The best sugar to have in your house is brown sugar and honey. But white sugar had its purpose. It's not meant for that consumption that you consume it in certain level. But there are plenty things you can do with that. Brown sugar won't work. It has to be white sugar. Well, I already explained what you can do with the white sugar. Brown sugar, you can just use it anything else. There are other things. Brown sugar, it's good for memory. You just put it in water, you stir it, you make sweet water, you give it to the child before taking an exam or before going to sleep. If this child can't go to sleep, you just give him like brown sugar, sweet water with brown sugar, and then they will go to sleep. So I was just like that. When I was learning from the Gentiles, you're extremely loving something, you hate this thing to the extreme. So I don't do that now. I don't do that now. Especially the thing that I used to hate it extreme. I used to have an extreme hatred for it. I analyze them and I understand that there's balance. You won't believe what you can do with a pig, man. If we do really do know what we can do with a pig, there will be no rapists. You never heard of somebody rape or women got raped because there's pigs there. What the pig can actually do spiritually to whoever has committed this rape. But the Gentiles taught us how to hate the pig when that pig didn't do nothing to us. Okay, so yes, I met the brother. We talk. We got emotional, and I pray and I tell the Most High thank you. And then that's why he wanted me out of the house, and he wanted me to go ahead and see things. Okay, and I talked with a couple other people that were in the same situation with the brother. We have a brethren that was in terrible places, man, places that they were hold on by a thin line. And guess what? I asked the nation, pray for the brother. And the nation did. The nation did. Okay, the people fasted and prayed on the behalf of the beloved brother. And that's what cured the whole thing. Because right now we have more power when we have all those people praying with us, praying for us. Beloved, let us move. Then after the prayer, we will discuss certain things concerning the state of the world and who they are copying. And even though they don't know that, how our vibration, again, we have discussed this many times before, how our vibration are changing the way the world are doing. If we keep behaving the way we are behaving right now, we will be out of this thing just like that. But if we stop, we turn back, we go try to prove things to Negro, get in front of Gentiles and explain them to them how this is done, how this is not done, we revert it back. We are not followers anymore. They are. With that being said, beloved, let us focus, let us keep on going. All praises and glory goes to the mighty one, the God that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. The horrible and terrible God, you that have all the power, you that give and takes, you that give death, you that take away life, you that give life and take away death, You that give light and darkness, you that created us and breathe your soul, your fire, your spirit into us. We say thank you. Thank you for everything that you've been doing for us. Thank you for everything that you're continuing doing for the nation. We say, yea, thank you, mighty one, for not giving us unto great shame and great reproach. Thank you for forgiving us. Thank you for accepting our humble repentance. Thank you for accepting our apology. Thank you for accepting our plea and our plight. Thank you, beloved Father, for giving your angels guard over to us. Thank you for giving them unto us so we can use our very pleas, because you created everything, every single thing for our use. It is up to us to use them righteously. It is up to us to use them wickedly. Yea, but there is good, there is evil. Whatever that we do that is good, it is evil unto the enemy. Whatever the enemy did unto us that is good to them, it is evil unto us. Our suffering is good to them, it's evil unto us. Our ignorance is good unto them, but it is of all unto us. We have to flip, we have to keep focused and moving. We are asking the angel of silence, the angel of secrets, to be in the midst of us, because there are certain things that are not to be revealed to the Gentiles, because they've been looking for those things ever since they came upon our land. They can find it. Our people have it. They can go there. They can do whatever they wish over there. We're asking the angel of silence, the angel of blindness, to come in the midst of the Gentiles, to blind them and keep them blind, to come in the midst of the brethren, to keep them silent in the midst of the sisters, the nuns, and keep them silent so they would not reveal certain information, because we now understand that the enemy's been watching, he's continue to watch, he's copying everything. We do understand that if we start putting certain information out, it will go through the ley line, and of course the 100 monkey experiment will go around. Yea, indeed, beloved, we take to you, all of you, the priests out there, the nuns out there, the high priest, the high priestess, the oracles, the men of the Lord, the women of the Lord, the main servant, the handmaids. It is because of you. It's not much of us. Most of the people that are in the nation are not about the Most High business. They are about their own business, and they are about the business of their leaders. They are about the business of attacking, gossiping. You're not about that. You are the business about the mighty one, the business of getting the nation free, the business of becoming the head, of ruling like the king and queens that we are. We don't take no title. The mighty one blessed us and bestowed title upon us. We have to keep on moving, and we ask the Most High God Almighty to give us strength, give us courage so we can move, because this time is no time to joke. This is not the time to prove anything to anyone. That's all we've been proving. That's all we've been proving to John, Jack, Juliet, Jillian, Julia. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. Right now, we know what's going on. We're moving forward. There is no turning back. It's too late to turn back now, Nigo. You can't turn back. We have to keep on moving, keep on praying for the deliverance. Our fast is working, damn it. Yay. Our fast is working to the limit. Beloved, to all of you that always been with us, to all of you that pray, you did a great job. Everything that's happening around this earth, around this world, is because of your prayers, your repentance, your daily prayer, your weekly prayer, your monthly prayer, your oath, your vow. You kept your vow. Thank you for not turning back. Thank you for not stop, drop, and go to the Gentiles and ask for explanation and ask for validation, confirmation. You don't need any of that from them. They need it from you. That is why their prophecy is not working. Yours is working. Ours is working. We are doing a great job, and we keep moving on. Holy and great and powerful. How powerful are you? How beautiful, how terrible and horrible your power is. We tremble before your terrifying powers. And we say, thank you for blessing us and turning your face towards the nation. Yes, of course, they will come. They will come. They must come. Yes, the little one that are out there, the rest that are out there, they are being bought and be captured unto fear. We told you, Gentiles, you will not have a second chance about this. You will not build another system with gold and silver, and so you already messed up everything. You will not have this. We will come with a better system, a just system. Your system was good, it was just, you simply use it the wrong way. We give you the system that you had. We build and give you everything. You just use them wickedly. But this time, our system will be better, it'll be righteous. But before all those things have to happen, beloved, all the one that made this system the way that it is, they must go. All of the one that supported, they must go. All the sellouts, all the skin folks sell out, all the kinfolk sell out, all the 83 that stands before the children of the mighty one, they will have to go. They'll have to go to this place, this specific place, to pay for their sin. They think because they did the law, they make the law, they break the law, they didn't suffer from the law, and they think that's the same way it is on the other side. No, 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 sir. You will pay for everything that you've done. May peace, the great peace that were that were between the mighty one and the men that are warming this earth, under this earth, above the earth. May this great peace be in the midst of us. May this great peace that were in the midst of our brethren, the apostles, the disciples, the nuns, the mothers, the children, the peace that were between us and our enemy, may this peace come again and be in the midst of us. Beloved, by the horrible and terrible power of the Most High vested in me, and he can take it anytime he felt like, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace. Fear none. Keep moving. Move forward. Don't turn back. You can't turn back. Yes, some slip off and fell. Some turned back because they were afraid. We can't. If the Most High make you do something, it was upon his order. You feel like you're going to die, you do it. Your life is not more valuable than the order, than the command given by the Mighty One. It is not up to you to decide that you're going to do something that, oh, well, I'm afraid. I'm not going to do it. You do what you're being told. And you're being told to move on, keep forward, don't mess with those people. You don't listen to them. You don't get involved with their garbage. You don't get involved with their fear, because if you do, you will stay in the same vibration. And when this frequency comes to deliver or to rapture you out of here, to give you this thing, this stuff, you too low. He cannot pass that. You are not in the frequency you are supposed to get. This energy cannot take you. Selah. So be it. To the angels, to the Holy Spirits, to the seen, the unseen, thank you for always being with us. Thank you for always being in the midst. Selah. So be it. Beloved, you may go in peace. We're just going to discuss a few little things that we have. We're going to discuss the state of the world and how things are moving, and how you are a key component in this whole operation going on out there, and how you are one moving piece. And if you are being removed, this machine won't work. Now, beloved, let's be real. I know this is going to sound redundant, but we have to say it because we have new people here, and we have people that truly do not understand what's going on out there. Since 2020, now I want you to be real with this. Since 2020 to this date, we have less than 90 days for this year of the Gentiles to be done. Is that what that is? We are on October the 9th. We have less than 90 days or more than 90 days. October, November, December. We have less than 90 days. Now, since 2020, brethren, till now, is do things got a little bit, well, do things got back to normal? Do things are better? Do you see a change for thriving, for a betterment? Do you excuse me? Do you see how there is peace upon the world like it was pre 2020 or pre 2019? Food prices gone down. The gas is very cheap. Home insurance. One thing I want to discuss that the brother Big Judah posted a news about home insurance. I'm not quite sure when you click on this thing because YouTube be messing with stuff. The insurance don't want to pay the people. We told them this. Okay. Anybody that here can tell you things didn't change. Now, why is that? The blessing is over, one thing. Two, if the blessing is over for you, your power is over, then it must be taken from you and given to another people. Then now, the reason why things are getting worse for them and better for us, it is because of what you've been doing, your prayer, your obedience and repentance. Now, listen, you don't have to prove anything to anybody out there. You don't. First of all, it is always they made it to our people. We have to prove who we are to them. When they know who we are, we simply don't know exactly who we are specifically, what we can do. We know we are the child of God, but specification. It is just now we start to find out like specific things, specific days, specific hours, specific color, specific things, certain things. They refuse to tell us we are finding on our own, because the mighty one give us all that we need, all the help. They are here. We just need to go get them, to command them, to call them, and give them duties or work or task them to do things. Now, if things didn't get better and they get, not only they didn't get better, it's not like they stabilize or they say stagnant. It didn't work. No, it's get progressively. It's getting worse every day. It's getting worse every day. You hear some news like, damn it, the things are getting worse and worse and worse. People are getting stabbed. People are getting shot. Accident, horrible accidents. Not like just accident, fender bender. This guy bumped me, or but no, horrible accident. Nobody survived, and you also explosion rages and stuff like that. You're seeing more and more and more fear upon the world. Now, those people are not changing their tactic, okay? The so-called Christians, they're out there. Somebody sent me you know what? Let me just play it. I'm gonna play like 10 seconds out of it so the nation can see what I'm saying here. Okay, I'm gonna play 10 seconds out of it.
Kind of like a three-pronged response. So, Jeff, CNN ran a headline, and I'm laughing getting into this already, but they ran a story in a headline about something called rapture anxiety. Is this a term you had heard before?
No, I've never heard rapture anxiety.
Okay, so what was your reaction to hearing this term rapture anxiety and then having a chance to sort of read through the rationale for this theory?
Well, to me, it was kind of like a three-pronged response.
Let me read the top comment. The top comment say, Rapture Anxiety by Judy Jones. Rapture Anxiety, I'm looking forward to it as a Christian. Long ago, in the Thief in the Night series, the lady party who misses the rapture said, I'd rather have been scared into heaven than go through what I'm having to go through now. Her statement is very telling. For people who are experiencing anxiety for loved one, no, God will do everything in his power to draw those who will listen. The people who should be afraid are those who choose to left behind. While there's still time, seek Jesus while he can be found. Because apparently at the end, right, there will be a time Jesus won't be found. We will be raptured. They're not moved, brothers. They're still holding to that. Those people, they're still there. They're still holding on to this. It will happen. I'm not gonna be left behind. I rather be scared to heaven than sit here and see all those things. To those people, what's happening out there, it's not happening. It's just they, I'm kind of like in a dream. I will wake up though. I will wake up. Oh, by the way, Jesus is still out there. You can find him. You damn right you can find Jesus. Just like that sick family, Jesus break into the house and kill the husband, the wife, the uncle, and that 8-month-old child. That's what Jesus did. So now you will have people that will say, yes, sister, you said it well, or we do this, or we do that. And then you will have people that will try to it's pointless to fight somebody like this. It's literally pointless energy wasted on trying to prove somebody like that hey, yo, you're not only you're a dog, you're a seated dog, but you done. Your rapture ain't gonna happen. If anything else, you're going to sit there, you're gonna watch everything. You're going to watch a group of people being taken out of here. That is why we told our people, you do not have to go and be with this person over there, that person over here, try to prove things. They are gone. Those are the people that get caught in this low vibration hash. They just caught up there. There's nothing they can do. If anything, they're sucking lower, 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 and we are getting higher, higher, higher. You don't have to go ahead and try to prove anything to those people. You have to boldly stand in their face and there will be no rapture. Everything that your ancestors did, they will pay for it. You're going to be here. If we keep this space, if we keep this energy up, nobody can bring it down. With all the money, with all the demons, with all the stuff the Gentiles have, they cannot take us down. They would have a long time ago to prevent everything that's happening there from happening. They can't. They can't. What they can do is use fear tactic. Don't look at the sky. Don't study the zodiac. Don't study the events. Everything is fake. Everything is a hoax. Everything is false flag. That guy that stabs 8 people in Las Vegas and killed 2, false flag. It's a hoax. It's not real. Huh? The Uvalde thing, it's not real. It's a hoax. That thing that happened in Thailand, it's not real. The media are trying to scare you. Those accident, horrible things that you're seeing, yo, you got cocaine, man, party. I'm pretty sure Nicki Minaj is doing something right now. Go check her out. Kanye West wore a shirt that say "White Lives Matter." Why don't you go ahead and try to prove to him white life doesn't matter? Go there. Waste all your energy. Don't focus. Talk about that all day, all night. Debate it with a brother. Try to prove this brother how wrong he is. As if all skin folk that look like us are us. Go there. Waste all your energy. And after you waste your energy and a few days later, you depressed. You're so depressed you don't know why. Why I'm so sad, why I'm so depressed, because something sucked your energy a few days ago. You getting involved with some pointless thing, something that's like, what this is has nothing to do with us. This is pointless. And that's all you want to talk about. You know what? Start a channel about this. Go attack him for saying this. And then once you do those things and you reach a point where your body can't take it anymore, and your mind can't take it. You're tired. You're burned out. You're burned out. Okay? All right, let's come back to the now. Those people they still stuck on that. Let's come back to the insurance thing. Let me see. Somebody said a Floridian broke down, excuse me, in tears when he was told that his insurance company would not cover his loss from Eon. Now, this is what's going on, brothers. This is why they don't want to cover the loss. The insurance company made it clear. We will, you know what they said? They said, your house is covered in insurance. We give you that. But your house, however, is not covered in flood insurance. Therefore, whatever Eon, there are some places Eon didn't dump the water, but it dumped the wind. They say your house while it's flood damage, we ain't gonna pay you. They said out of 100 house out there, only every 100 house, there's 41 that are covered with flood insurance. The rest don't. "41 have flood insurance, the others doesn't." So now you got like 51. Is that you got 49, but you got 51% of those people, they don't have insurance. Their houses are not covered. What's gonna happen? A lot of them going to take those insurances to court. A lot of them will literally give up. And you will not hear the 988 or the 988, the 998 being died. They won't say, wait, a lot of those people die 988. Or a lot of them die 998. Because the pressure, the stress is too much. Now you don't hear like we are going to rebuild. We are American. We are America. This is America. This is the greatest country in the world. We're going to do no. People like, yo, man, hey, I need my money, son. You know, hey, you gotta give me this money. And insurance say, yo, hey, legal. They got better lawyer. They got more. You're not covered. You're not covered. So you got those Gentiles. They are literally losing their mind. They can't get paid. Mom? Oh, baby, you're cooking? Oh, okay, because I can smell the food. So you know how mom like to leave things and then, and burn the stuff in the oven. And anyway, so the insurance are not paying. Where are you going to live? Hotel? Fine. Is that what that is? You're going to go ahead and live in a hotel. The hotel, no, a lot of you are gonna come here. You think they're gonna say, "Oh man, hey, listen, man, oh wow, oh man, we're so sorry that you lost your home, and here's a discount." Oh hell no, they're going to jack up the price. And you cannot live in a hotel forever, man. And those people are in the same situation that our people were and are still. But it becomes normal to us. Hell, some of our brothers are homeless, some of our sisters are homeless. It doesn't bother them anymore. I was watching, you know what? Let me play it for you again. If I can find this one. Oh, I don't think but let me tell you the story. I don't think it's on the other account. May are you making something for me too, or all right then? The Russians over there in Russia are fleeing Russia. They are coming here in America on boats. Anybody heard about them? Anybody heard about like the place that they are finding Russian in boats to the point of dying? They almost froze to death. They are fleeing Russia. Young men, yeah, they are fleeing Russia. They find them on boats in this specific place. Thank you, Sister Lalita. In Alaska. Yeah, they are finding. We told you they are going to flee everywhere. They are coming in because Alaska and Russia is kind of like neck to neck. They are fleeing Alaska, Russia to Alaska. They are fleeing. They are hiding because there's a war over there. They are trying to take them and go fight this war. Oh, it's only two of them. We are not expecting a massive amount of son of a bitch coming over there and then do this. Oh yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, hey, yo, son, whatever you say. I mean, like two. We find two. That's what they say. We two. Okay, yeah, whatever. You know, news spread quickly. Wait a minute. Those two guys fled the war over there seeking asylum. They made it to Alaska, to the USA. Fabio, Venkov, Vladimir, Kadimir, Zhirov, Zhenwov, Jerkov, all of you get in this damn boat. We're going to. We're going to. They're going to come. Some of them took plane from out of Europe to Turkey. Some of them took to the Caribbean. They are fleeing. They are. And a hell of a lot of them are not Russian. They are other nation, but they will say they are Russian so they can receive asylum. Is this Jacob's trouble? Did it say at the end of Jacob's trouble the Gentiles will flee their land or their place? They will hide where we are? Is that Jacob's trouble? Is that what that is? Are we like are we experiencing some kind of like some kind of forces that are driving our people to flee? Not because they are fleeing because somebody on YouTube say, go to Africa, flee over there. You're gonna be safe over there. You're gonna be that over there. You're gonna be no, not because of that. Because you know there's a real threat out there. There's a real threat. Is that Jacob's trouble? I mean, because that's all the Gentiles been banking on. Jacob's trouble and the rapture. Okay then. All right. Well, you know, if you want your Jacob's trouble, again, just like some of our people been stated, it's like those people want Jacob's trouble to happen just to prove themselves right. It's just they want that. Brothers, it's getting really bad. There are things that you're not seeing. Makeshift cemetery. They are unearthing a bunch of mass grave. Bunch of people that they buried them. The land is being cleansed over there. It's gonna be worldwide. You see, those people won't do those things just because they just do it to scare you. The enemy say, "Hey man, I'm about to scare you," and he went to his house. He killed everybody in his house, and he killed himself. What a scare! This thing is getting very real, son. What? This thing is getting very real. You don't think the Russian over there, you don't think the Ukrainian over there that are suffering this war, you don't think they weren't preppers or preppers? If you're a prepper, let me tell you something. Let's say you're a prepper in Alaska, so to speak. And then there's a war in Alaska. You're going to stay there as a prepper? Oh, I'm prepping. I got food. I got this. I'm prepping. But there's a war over there in Russia. You don't think those Russians, they had preppers too? You don't think they weren't more prepper than you? Alaska is extremely dangerous to live there. It's not a pretty place to live. Beautiful, but it's not habitable to human being. Alaska is brutal. I worked in North Dakota for 2 years. Negative 35, negative 45 degree. Walking outside in the snow. Your feet is frozen, your hand is frozen. Alaska is quite unforgiving. It's very wild over there. It cannot be tamed. It's quite brutal. We have a brother in Alaska, though. We have a couple of our people in Alaska. Alaska is brutal, man. Beautiful place. If I could get a land over there, I would get it. And every summer we will move there and then do our stuff over there. Alaska is brutal, man. There are animals, there are other animals that live in Alaska, not even the scientists know them. There are certain entities that live in the forests of Alaska. Scientists don't know what they are. You don't want to get caught up. And even though you have a gun, some of them cannot be killed by bullets. This thing is brutal, man. Beloved, do you see the plight? Do you see the judgment? Do you see the judgment of 83? Do you see how those people are suffering? And nobody's calling this prophecy. Big Levite happened all the time. You mean all the time? Russian or fleeing, come over here. They are going to Africa and then Caribbean. It happened all the time. Yeah, it happened all the time. They are fleeing to Thailand, to all those little Asian countries and stuff. Regent, this is no joke, man. I just want the nation to comprehend, understand how serious this thing is. Beloved, they will come. They'll come in the hood. You'll see them. They will literally tell you they will pay your rent to let them sleep on your porch. They will come. They will. One thing I want the nation to keep in mind, no matter what they do, no matter what they said, you don't obey. That's right. They can't see the truth because they are promoting that Jacob's trouble garbage. Our people are living in fear. They cannot see what the enemy is going through. Beloved, what they do, what they say, don't obey. You don't let anybody come in your kingdom and tell you how to rule it. You don't let anybody come to your house and telling you what to do. Logically speaking, by law, if somebody come to your home, that person seek asylum. That's how it was back in the day. That's how we literally had a whole city for asylum seekers. It's the law. Now, if somebody come to your house seeking asylum, it depends on who's coming to my house. Remember, my brother-in-law comes seeking asylum to my house. He's my brother-in-law. I had to let him in. And when I let him to my house, and I understand I had little ones in the house, I said, I cannot have him in the house. I had to go get him another place. So we had to went to another place and then take care of him over there, make sure everything went right. It depends on what people come and knock on your door and what that person have. If somebody comes seeking asylum in your home, and then you ask this person, why you come here? And that person say, oh, I just come here because, there's no more rent and stuff like that. First of all, you ain't going to get in my home. That's me. You ain't going to get inside. You won't even, you would not come close to where I'm staying at. That's me. Whether you're a kinfolk that didn't listen, or you're one of those 83 that were too proud to bow down and serve our God, you ain't gonna come close to my home. And I'm not gonna put any sign say, all violators will be no. There will be certain things, certain entities that you cannot see with your eyes. They will be there. They will prevent you to come there. You ain't come nowhere near there. But if any case something would have happened and it turned out to be one of those people that'll come up and say, I will give you I'll give you whatever that you ask me. I will give you money to come live with you here. You say, well, do you know where you're at? This is the hood, son. And do you know what your ancestors did? The only way for you to come and live in here is to surrender your complete will unto me. You will have none, just like my car, my computer, just like things that I own in my home. They have no will. And you can sleep in the doghouse outside. And don't touch my dog. I already made up my mind. I know exactly what I'm going to do and how certain things I'm going to do. Some of you, you made up your mind because the power will be in your hand. You ain't going to get inside my home, man. We told you. You ain't going to get there. There are greater, worse tribulation that are coming upon this world. The enemy has done too much. They must be corrected. They must be punished. And when this thing hit them, and when he said he's gonna hit them hard, people are saying, "Well, Big Levi, well, what are we gonna do for food and stuff?" Well, you'll be amazed where this food gonna come out. You'll be shocked. You say, "What the hell is, baby? What is this? What is this food here? Where'd you get this? What is this abundance that I'm seeing here?" You see, the so-called 83-bit wants to make you still feel like whatever is going to happen bad to them, not only will happen to you, but it will happen 10 times worse to you. No, nothing's going to happen to all people. Yes, a few skinfolk going to get involved with this issue. You will be fed. You'll have so much food you're going to throw. You're just going to throw food away. They will fight for the food that you throw away. Some of you won't throw your food away. You will burn it. Some of you will poison your food, then throw it away. It will depend on what. Look, listen. No matter what you're going to do back then, it will be justified. It will be justified. Of course, beloved, when they say the Most High fed us with the Leviathan in the desert, it's a code word. Leviathan is a big animal, it's a big fish, so to speak. It means an abundance of food. It's just how the food is massive. It's like, man, this is a Leviathan walk of food. You will be fed Leviathan. It doesn't mean even if the Most High killed the Leviathan, come on, man, the Most High ain't gonna kill his dog and then give us them. Yeah, the Leviathan will be too big for us to eat. It's just you cannot eat. The Leviathan is too big. He can be killed. He told you this. The Leviathan cannot be killed. There is Leviathan, which means sea monsters. Leviathan is a term for the biggest animal you can find. Or it's like a Leviathan walk of, that's a Leviathan of men. It's a big dude. That's a Leviathan of a woman. Leviathan of this. That's a Leviathan problem. Leviathan to feed. That's like the food will be in abundance, man. And it's not the crappy food, like garbage food. It will be like the best. The oranges will be like sweet, the sweetest oranges and stuff. All those things. Fear not, brothers. You'll see people die of sickness, and then you will be in the best physical shape, medical shape in your life. Yeah, metaphorically speaking, Leviatans are a massive amount of food and blessing. Brethren, when we were suffering, when we were in slavery, dying, disease, we were hungry, we were starved. Those people were partying, man. They were partying. They can come in a slave shack and do whatever they please. Kill, murder, rape, do whatever they want. Sell us. A slave master went broke, like whatever. They just go to the shack, they just grab one of our children and sell it and make this money and then go around and party and gamble and then come and then selling. When they sell all the slaves, they become broke. They go to the government. They just put their hand out there and they fill it with money. They go buy more slaves and they repeat till now everything is done. So, you know. So people at the end right now, those same people will come back and try to take you in slavery again. If anything, you will, because the blessing will be upon you. You will see that, brothers. People will offer themselves to you. They say, "Man, I can I walk for you for 12 years, 10 years, and stuff. Can I do your lawn? Can I do this and things like? Can I wash your car?" And some of the brothers out there, especially some, if the Most High have mercy upon the Camp Negroes, some of the Camp Negroes, some of our people in the nation, they don't have the heart to treat anybody wrong. They just want to enjoy the blessing. But some of the Negroes out there, you done? Yeah. All right. Some of the Negroes, you can bring everything. Some of the Negroes, man, they'll get you. Some of the brothers out there will get you. Some of the sisters, they will get you, sir. They'll get you. Oh, brother. Some of the people, certain things will happen to you. Certain tasks you will perform. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, I got a giant field over there. I can't go ahead and pick up the food. Go ahead and harvest it, put it out there. And then here's $1. Here, a piece of bread. Because they won't be able to eat unless we feed them. Some of us ain't going to feed them. Beloved, those people won't be able to eat just like we were not able to eat until they feed us. They won't be able to eat until we feed them. They won't be able to go around or walk until we send them. If they go walking on their own, the animal will attack them. They will kill them. We have to say, okay, we're going to say, I'm sending you to this brother over there. Go pick up this thing. Wear this pentacle, wear this thing and go. You won't be attacked. And then it's only good for an hour. You spend an hour and a half outside. The half you spend is you on your own. It is written. You'll be stronger. Some of the seniors out there, Abraham was kicking ass and taking name. He was 99 years old. You will have an energy that will overpower you. You will do things that you couldn't even do when you were young. There will be a virility in you, a vitality, a vividity in you. You will lift big things. You'll do a lot. Your face will change. Them. When the moment they see you, they'll back off. Man. All those things will happen. Beloved, I leave you in peace. I leave you in love. And if the mighty one says so, later on we will study Pisces, the 30 principles of Pisces. Okay. All right. Join us later on if the mighty one allow it. We will study Pisces. Today is Saturday. No, wait, hang on. Today is Shemesh. Yes, Shemesh. I got orange or yellow on. How am I for today's my day? To the Shemeshite, thank you for joining us. I heard somebody got the perfume Iris, consecrate it and tell it like, hey, Everything that is good in life, bring it to me. Everything that I lost ever since I came out of my mother's portal, bring it to me. Everything that my ancestors lost, bring him to me. And everything that is not good, everything that I already dealt with, keep them away. Bring me everything that is good. You know? All right? Shalom. All praises to the Most High, fast, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.